Just
You
saying.
say what?
I said Maroon Tiger is the best homecoming. Just saying.
Okay.
Spellhouse homecoming. Excuse me.
Okay.
Spellhouse. Let me put
I'm
that
not
out
gonna
there.
hate on the
I got
house.
you, Zoe.
I'm not gonna hate on the house. Obviously, you've never been to an HU homecoming, but it's cool. I understand that.
I don't need to. I'm gonna go anyway.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do, son. It'll change your life.
Okay, hi Mr. Anderson. My name is Zoe Huey. I hail from the illustrious Spelman College, and I'm from Atlanta. I'm a sophomore. My question is, of course, you went to Howard, and so I'm curious as to whether you think your HBCU experience was instrumental in getting to where you are today.
I do. My HBCU experience is instrumental in not just getting me where I am today, but getting me through everyday life. The struggles, the trials and tribulations that we all have gone through and experienced at an HBCU, from administrative problems to not having housing to trying to figure out how we're going to get this meal and all of that. But it's also made me the man that I am today. I'm pretty sure like your experience at Spelman is has a hand in making you the woman that you are and will become. I think there's nothing like an HBCU experience, being in one place at the same time with like-minded individuals, trying to achieve the same thing, be a better person, not only for ourselves and our family, but for our community and for our culture. It has definitely put me in a position to be in the position that I am in life today. And I wouldn't change it for the world. That's why I forced my son to go to HU. That's why I champion HBCUs.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And good luck in school, love.
Gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Andy Harris. I'm a sophomore communications major from Morehouse College. I'm currently in Los Angeles, California myself. I'm gonna ask Marcus this question. So as a young Black man in this country, I can appreciate your position on, systemic issues in the country, both in person and on the show. On the show, Junior seems to be a little confused about where he wants to stand on certain issues. Now, what say you as Marcus? What do you believe? Oh, yeah, as far as, systemic racism and, what's taking place in the country as far as, Black issues.
Okay. So I feel like currently we're doing the right thing as a generation. We're uniting as one, and we're using all these tools that we have available to us to really mobilize, which is what I think is extremely important. I've always been taught, growing up, we've always heard that the government should work for us. We the people are the ones who have the power, and so using our voices to make sure that we're letting people know that we will not be taken advantage of. We're sick of police brutality. We're sick of being killed in the streets for doing absolutely nothing wrong, and we're tired of what's going on in this country. I feel like that's what the best thing that we can do currently to combat systemic racism and making sure that we're putting each other in places of power. So as Black people, we rise up together, we create generational wealth. I think that's really where I stand on changing the narrative and bringing down the system and really just reforming how things work, because it's such a deep-rooted thing, racism, currently, in the way that the government works, and the way that I see your little sister in the background, but the way that everything is playing out it's the way it's played out for 200 years at this point. So I think what we're doing to flip the script and making sure that we're getting in, I'm proud of all of our fellow athletes and actors and people who are using their platform to raise their voices, because you hear people say shut up and dribble to people like LeBron who's using his platform to create positive change in education, prison reform, things like that. But I think it's important that we use the tools that we have to really drive this change and come together. I think that's the most important thing, to work together.